Hello, how are you? Okay, Linda K. Black, Secrets to a Happy Marriage. But I'm not telling everybody to get married. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, if you want to get married, think about who you're going to marry. Remember, hopefully you marry them for life, and you work at it as a teamwork. Teamwork. But I have a lot of videos. But I met a lady the other day at the senior center, and she wanted to marry a man that was a cowboy and a dancer, and they met each other. They've known each other a year, and they've been married 6 months. And they go dancing 5 times a week. She got what she wanted. And he said something about her, I'm not sure what he had said, but he said the right words to her. You know, he loved her, and that's important. But anyway, I met her the other day at the senior center, and they're happy. They're playing footies under the table. They love each other. That's wonderful. And so I met another person the other day at church, and he was saying, sometimes when you're married, you spend all your time helping your children, all those years raising the children, raising the children. But once the kids get grown and they leave home, but you have to start dating your wife again. Dating your wife. You have to reconnect, even though the kids are grown now. The kids are grown. You have to reconnect and make that bond. You know? I think that's interesting. And I've heard that before. That lady from the British store, she said, you need to go places away from home so you don't have to worry doing this, doing that. It's good to go out somewhere where you don't have to worry about taking care of the house or doing this. Have time for each other. Okay, the important thing, have time for each other. And I feel like, the young people, they can't go from people to people to people to people to people, people to people to people to people, people to people. Somehow they have to find one with God's help. I'm divorced, and all the advice I get is from other people. It's not my advice to you. It's what other people told me, okay? But if you get married, be true to each other. You have to have communication. Communication is important, and trust. And you have to have the same goals in life. You need to have the same goals. Talk about what are the goals. And with God's help, you can have a happy marriage. I know if somebody comes along, tries to take your house their own way, no, women should not take your husband away. And the same, if somebody comes after you as a man, a woman, that's wrong. But the Bible teaches us the 10 Commandments, okay? And always try to do what is good and right. Good and right. Try to do what is good and right. I mean, that's all we can do. Trust God, do what is good and right. And for my videos, I just want to say, like Warner, a guy from Canada, he was in Bakersfield, but he said, it's like God, your wife and your husband are together, and pray every day for each other and pray for your children, okay? And I know one of my videos were saying, the husband, he's supposed to be the head of the house. I haven't heard that kind of a sermon for many, many years. But hopefully men are good and kind. A man is supposed to love like Christ loves the church. What Christ loves the church. Christ loves the church, okay? And you put your wife first. They used to say, happy wife, happy life. But you know what? Your wife is a person too. You're equal. It's teamwork together. And with God's help, you can work it out. Okay. So I guess that's all I have to say. Okay. Bye.